Are you looking for ClickFunnels or HBA for affiliate marketing and just trying to compare the two? Maybe you're just starting out and you're seeing ClickFunnels everywhere, or maybe you've been doing this for a little while and you're looking for an alternative. So that's what I'm going to share with you here moving forward. One thing I'll mention, I've got some bullet points that I wrote down, and so if you see my eyes dart off somewhere else, it's because I'm kind of glancing at my notes trying to make sure that I'm hitting everything that I wanted to cover with you. My hope is this video will be relatively short and painless, so you can certainly fast forward and get some more information if you need to. Let me mention also that if you stick around to the end, I'm going to share with you some free marketing tools that I'll send out to you that you can use with your audience or just starting out, just to try and gain some additional information basically, and to gain some of those new leads that you need to have in order to make a living as an affiliate marketer. Okay, so let me tell you my experience with ClickFunnels. I started back in 2022. I started out looking into ways in which I can make money online, and everything seemed to point towards affiliate marketing, and within that it required some sort of funnel builder and an email responder. And so the biggest, hottest thing that was going on was ClickFunnels and Damon John with Russell Brunson. And it was all about, specifically, very, very clearly, I remember this, it was all about your first funnel and how you can actually start a business with no money down. And that's BS. It's just flat out BS. You got to have some skin in the game, money. Does it need to be a huge amount? No, not at all. But at the end of that 1 week, basically, the funnel, the program that they put together, one funnel away, I got sucked in hook, line, and sinker. And so I invested in your first funnel challenge right here. And so, as you can see it, I mean, the program itself, they advertised that it was $19.97. and this is actually my email, my receipt. So I'm not BSing you. I'm just being very frank and honest with you, and just sharing with you, what I went through and what my experiences were. And so throughout that time, the biggest thing was, hey, I'm going to be able to create funnels, and then I'm going to be able to market anything I want to. And it just sounded so fantastic. Well, when I got into ClickFunnels, I started looking at all the stuff that they had, and it's a ton. And I started learning about how to build a funnel. Unfortunately, it took me a long time. It took me months, literally months, much longer. And, like you just saw, it was $2,000. I dropped $2,000, and that's not a small amount. I'm working full time and trying to make sure that I have the needs for my family. I've been doing this, been working for somebody else for, my entire career, my entire life. I do have some other side residential income coming in, some passive income, which is great, but I needed to do something online. So my intention, my hope was to, within 30, 60 days, I would have some of that money back. Never did come to fruition. I invested a lot of time in putting together the funnel builder, lead pages, other websites that I used along with that. And so it took a lot of time, a lot of effort. Finally, after it was about 7 months or so, I started seeing some return. Unfortunately, that $2,000 investment basically that I made into ClickFunnels was for that 12-month period. So here we are at month 7, and I knew that the next stage of money was going to come in at $297 a month if I wanted to keep the same program that I had. Otherwise, I could drop down to $97. And so it was just too much. Here, I'll show you real quick on screen here. If you take a look at the plans and pricing, this here is out there right now. They've got a discount, looks like, for $81 a month, normally $97, and they got a $248 a month. So the same price point, it's still within the same realm, right? And of course, on the Pro plan, you get pretty much everything. You get unlimited funnels and courses and communication back and forth. So now on the startup plan, if I had dropped down to that, it would have been limited. So that would have been a little bit disappointing. They do have all of these different things going on there. So long story short is, I knew I needed to find an alternative to ClickFunnels that was less expensive, that I could afford, that I could get some more knowledge from. And that was important for me. So I started digging around and looking around, and I happened to run into the Home Business Academy Funnel Builder on YouTube. I'm not sure whose website it was, honestly, that I found, but they started talking about it, and I was like, wow, that's interesting. But I had several concerns. I was just like, for starters, the price point, it was dirt cheap compared to ClickFunnels. Here, I'll show you real quick. This is on the Funnel Builder. They price it at 82 cents, of course. It's $25 a month, $25 from $300. I was like, holy crap. And here's all the different things, of course, lead capture pages, sales pages, webinar pages, membership sites, all these different things. The big thing there was websites. Membership sites was a big thing, and obviously the lead capture. And, they've got all these other things just like ClickFunnels. And it was interesting, actually, because as I started looking more into this, I realized that I'm trying to look at the sales page here, and the gentleman that provides a good majority of the training, and he's a co-owner, is this gentleman on the left, Mike Hobbs. And so Mike actually started out with ClickFunnels as an affiliate marketer. And so he was with him for the first 3 years or so, and he was one of the top marketers. So he knows funnel building. That's the key. I'll have links for this here if you want to go look at it in detail later on. But so he started out with ClickFunnels, and he understands it. And then he and his partner Paul, they had been in the industry, and they have been in the industry for years. And so you can learn more about them if you like to. However, they knew what was going on, and they wanted to create a principle-centered organization that didn't have all the upsells and didn't have all the hype and all the other stuff that some of the other organizations have. At the end of the day, they want to be around for decades. When I determined that the number one thing was cheap, I thought it was cheap. It wasn't. It was not cheap. Yes, less expensive, but cheap usually indicates to me that it's no better. It's actually worse. Well, this is actually better. The other thing was support, and this is where it gives you, in my opinion, a better experience. Number one, the support was the training video is extremely detailed, methodic, and there's no question of what to do when. However, if that's not enough for you, they have live coaching. Every single month they have live coaching for individuals that are in the funnel builder. Now they've got another program, a premium, that they literally have live coaching every single day of the week. You can get 7 different interactions with Mike and Paul, as well as the entire team of everybody that's in the organization. Basically can get on this live Zoom, and you can have a personal conversation, ask your questions, and go down that path. Now that's the premium, and I can talk more about that in other videos. But as far as the funnel builder is concerned, you get 1 live coaching every single month. And then every Saturday, they have, what's going on, basically. They talk about as far as new members coming on board, and you can still ask questions there. But guaranteed, you get 1 live coaching every single month, which is amazing for a funnel builder. And so that's a good thing. The one downside that I wasn't crazy about with the Home Business Academy Funnel Builder was that they didn't have an email responder. So you have to have that. However, when you start considering the costs, I use a company called GetResponse. And so here is GetResponse on the screen here, and you can see their minimum package is $15.60 a month. Now that's just the monthly basis. If you do it on an annual basis, certainly it's less expensive. Well, here's a month. Excuse me, it's 19. So it's 19, and then it's 18% discount if you do the annual plan. So let's talk about the monthly. So, and then $59. I do the annual plans. I have marketing automation, but still, even with that, that's less than the minimum of $97 with ClickFunnels. So that's important. So the other thing that I took into consideration with the Home Business Academy was, well, how am I going to get my money back? And they have a compensation plan that is second to none. It is the best in the industry. 80% commissions, absolutely unbelievable. And so, as you can see on the screen here, just 1 sale per week can turn into $74,800 a year. That's just almost hard to believe. But it's the truth, because there's many other associates that are within the Home Business Academy that are earning this, and actually more. You can see 2 sales a week, 150,000 almost. So it's absolutely fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to cut off this video here because we're getting pretty long into it. I do want to share with you that I've got a lot of other information on my YouTube channel, so go check that out. And if you do want to learn more about this, I'm going to offer you up a special little incentive, I'll say, which if you just want to look at this information here about the Home Business Academy, then go ahead, go down below, and you're going to see a link to my #1 recommended program. And if you click that link, then it's going to ask for your email address. And so when you submit your email address, you're going to come in and I'll be notified, and I'm going to send you out 500 marketing videos that you can utilize right away, hit the ground. It's absolutely free, no cost at all. So you're going to get that in your email box. And then secondly, you'll be signed up for my weekly email sharing my journey about how I'm doing with the Home Business Academy and the things that I'm doing, good and bad. I'm not perfect. I'm never going to be perfect, but I'm always going to continuously move forward. I think that's the key. So anyways, if you like to see those free videos and just to learn more about the Home Business Academy, go ahead and sign up. Go down below there and sign up for that. Also, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button, hit the bell, and you'll be notified of my next videos. Look forward to talking to you again. Thanks. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. If you do decide to go ahead and proceed with the funnel builder, you're going to come to a page like this. This is the top of it here, and you're going to enter in your payment information, of course. This here page, as I scroll down the page, the optional 14-day free trial for the HBA Premium Traffic and Conversions. This is absolutely a must, honestly. It's free, absolutely free for the 14 days. You can take advantage of the live training Zoom sessions, and you're going to get a total of 12 of them that you can participate in. Now, you're going to have a whole library of previous years that you can actually watch as well. So I would definitely check this box. And if you don't want to keep it after the 14 days, that's okay. During that 14 days, though, I'm going to send you some emails and guide you through what I would recommend that you focus on. And the reason why I'm saying that is because there's bonuses in there. And those bonuses, there's a bunch of them that are free for life. So don't waste your time on those bonuses if you're not intending to continue on, because I will show you how to take advantage of those bonuses once you send an email to cancel. And again, the canceling piece of this, if you don't want to continue with it, it's super simple. They're going to send you an email several days before they would even hit your credit card. That's huge to me anyways, and I really appreciate that about the Home Business Academy. So anyways, check that box, and that way you can take advantage of it. Keep an eye out for some emails from me, and I'm going to help guide you on my recommendations on what you would focus on. Look forward to talking to you more.